welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the final pregnancy update. I'm going to show you the bump here in a second. I am currently 37 weeks and 5 days, so tomorrow will be 38 weeks, and the baby is considered to be on term, so she can be here anytime. I have a list with all my symptoms from the third trimester, as I usually do, because it's just easier to keep track of everything. I'm at the office. Finally, I'm filming here. I really wanted to film more videos in here, but because my parents are also living here and they're doing home office, it's always meetings, calls, stuff like that, and it's kind of loud. But today I'm finally able to film here, and this makes me super excited because I wanted to film a video here in so long. So let's see, the third trimester. I can say it was my second favorite trimester. So my favorite trimester was definitely the second one, the third one, and then the least favorite one was the first. The third trimester in general was good, normal, but had some ups and downs, but life just felt normal, just a little bit uncomfortable because of the baby bump. But other than that, all good. Okay, so the first symptom, sleeping better somehow. I get very tired, so I sleep very deeply. I do wake up to pee during the night a few times, like 2-3 times usually a night to go pee. But I sleep so good. I also found my routine to be very helpful. You can't just go and expect to sleep, stay on the phone and then expect to sleep. I can do a whole video about my sleeping routine in the third trimester, what helps me, but I sleep so good and I'm very excited about that. My midwife said that it's very important to sleep when the labor begins because you want to have energy to push. So I hope I'm going to be able to sleep throughout my third trimester, even when I'm going to start laboring. Okay, next, back pain. I was so happy throughout my pregnancy that I have no back pain, and then I worked out a lot, I did a lot of stretching, and it was all good with my back. But in the third trimester it really hit me. I have 2 spots. They're very painful, one in the lower back, and Paul can actually feel it because he massages me every night. I couldn't go without his massages. It's really painful no matter what I do, no matter... Oh, excuse me. So no matter what I do, no matter how much I stretch, I really need someone to just massage and push that spot in because it just felt like something popped out in my lower back. So it's very painful, really annoying. It is better when I move throughout the day, so if I sit down a lot, it gets worse. So if you have problems with your lower back or upper back or whatever in the third trimester, know that it really helps if you get up and move rather than sit down or lay or something like that. It really helps that movement. And I have another spot in my upper back here, so one in the lower, one in the upper back. And it's really uncomfortable, but it's manageable, so it's not really bad. But it does hurt. I cannot eat. That's the next symptom. I was complaining throughout my pregnancy that I'm not complaining, that I just can't eat as much. I just feel so full all the time. I feel like I don't have any space down there to have a full meal. So eating it is uncomfortable. It feels like in the first trimester where stuff that I was eating was causing nausea. Now it just causes acid reflux. I do try to avoid foods that I know it causes acid reflux, but it's still no space. It's still really hard for me to try eat normally. And the baby, I know it needs food, but I'm struggling with that. The next symptom will be acid reflux. It's horrible, yes. Some teas help, but not all the time. Drink a lot of water does help, not all the time. I think it depends on person to person. My digestive system is really sensitive as well, and I'm going to speak about that in a second. But acid reflux in pregnancy, third trimester, will hit really hard, and it's not very nice. But it's not all the time, so that's good. Another symptom is that I cannot work out anymore. I was very active, and I am very active, but not working out. I did work out up until 36, 35, I think. No, 32. I think 32, 33 weeks. I was able to work out, but after that, everything felt very uncomfortable in my lower tummy, and that area, it just felt very pressury. I need to move this. Okay. I was saying that everything that I tried to do in terms of exercises made me feel a lot of pressure down there in my lower abdomen, and I just couldn't continue working out. It just didn't feel good. So I stick with stretching, doing exercises on the medicine ball or pregnancy ball, however you want to call it. I'm going to link that video up here somewhere because it does include all the stretches that are really helpful, and I'm doing that but not working out. But I cannot wait to work out after baby's here. What else? Braxton Hicks story. I get loads of them. So since I was in my 30-ish week of pregnancy, or even before that, 28, something like that, I started to have Braxton Hicks contractions. They are false contractions. If you don't know about them, you can Google them. They're very common, and usually everyone's having them, but not everyone's feeling them. I do feel mine. I got a little bit scared as well because I thought they were real contractions when they started to happen regularly and very often, like every 2-3 minutes I was having a contraction. So I asked my doctor, and she said, just go to the hospital to check them, make sure they are Braxton Hicks and they're not normal contractions. I did. Took all the tests at the hospitals, and they assured me it was false contractions. They were Braxton Hicks. And I did realize that when I'm tired or when I do push myself too much, I get Braxton Hicks, and they get more regular and more often if I'm exhausted. So I do need to take it easy, and that was a sign that I need to take it easy. I have them every day now, but they're not painful. The way it feels is like your entire tummy gets really hard, like very hard, like stone, so you cannot push it in or like touch it. It just feels like very hard, and it feels uncomfortable. So you have like kind of like a little bit of pain, but like a cramp, like a period cramp, but not intense, and it goes out quickly. So if you move or breathe deeply, it will go away. So those are Braxton Hicks. If you have them, don't worry about them. They're normal. They are there to prepare your uterus and your canal for the birth. So hopefully they do a good job and it'll be easier for me. I don't know. But Braxton Hicks, I have them very often, every day, and I just got used to them. They're not annoying anymore. I'm just walking in the supermarket and I said, I'm having a contraction right now. Another thing that I wrote down, it still feels better than my first trimester. Like it's pretty normal, but a bit uncomfortable and with more restrictions, like bending. I feel like everything I need is on the floor level at all times. Yes. So as I told you, it feels good. The third trimester feels normal, but yes, I hate going up the stairs and bending. I feel like everything that I need all the time is at the floor level or on the floor, and I drop everything, so it's very uncomfortable to bend. But other than that, I'm good. I can hardly breathe when climbing stairs. That's a symptom that manifested in the second trimester as well. Yeah, I'm running out of breath very easily, especially when I'm climbing stairs. I really hate stairs right now. And also I cannot walk fast, so just slowly, and I feel a little bit wobbly because of the big tummy, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. My hair feels amazing and I have no acne at all. I didn't have much acne, I did have rosacea, and my face feels very clean, very nice at my pregnancy hormones, but it feels good. I don't have any spots on, and my skin feels really nice. And also my hair, it grew quite a bit during pregnancy, and I have so many baby hairs. I don't know if you can see them, but loads of baby hairs, but my hair feels really nice. It's very soft and I really like it. I hope it will remain like this after the baby's born. No stretch marks. I have one on a boob and one on my knee. I didn't do anything special. I didn't buy that bio oil, anything expensive. I didn't go there. But I did apply whatever cream I had on my belly, on my legs, on my whole body every night. And I also used baby oil, so that was very helpful, I think. But also I don't think I don't know, I think that's in my genes that I don't have stretch marks on the belly, but also just using a lot of oils, creams, nothing fancy, nothing expensive, even the baby ones, because they're good, they don't have any fragrance chemicals in them and stuff like that. So no stretch marks. I do have one stretch mark on my knee, which is so weird, and one on my boob because the boobs grew a lot, but no stretch marks. And instead I do have cellulite on my legs. On my thighs it's full of cellulite, and I think that's just because of the weight gaining, because that's the part where I gain most of the weight usually. So I hope I can reduce that when working out and starting to eat healthy after the baby's born. I didn't focus on a healthy diet during pregnancy. I just ate whatever I felt like, but not gross food, like just fast food and stuff like that. I just eat normally. Okay. Cellulite, I did say that. I gained 13 kilograms in total. I don't think I'm going to gain much weight anymore. I am trying to eat more calories, good calories in a day, because baby is now 2.3 kilograms and she ideally would be 2.5. So I'm trying to eat a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to gain much more weight in these 2 weeks that I have left. Yeah, 13 kilograms in total. Oh, stuffing nose at night. I hate that so much. Whenever I go to bed and I lay down, my nose gets stuffy. And in the morning, it's like, I don't know, I'm somewhere in the mountains and it's all the fresh air there and I have no problems. But whenever I go to sleep at night, my nose gets stuffy. So I hope that's a pregnancy symptom in the third trimester and that will go away. And then the last one, it's digestive issues. So probably that's a reason why I didn't gain much weight. 2 months I had problems with my digestive system. First, I thought I am having intolerances because I did have them before on milk and gluten. So I thought another thing like that is happening. So I eliminated everything from my diet and then added like small ingredients that I knew was good for me. It didn't help. I couldn't keep anything in and my tummy was rumbling all day long. I went to 3 doctors and I just couldn't have any food in me. It was really bad. And my gastroenterologist tried all kinds of treatments for me that were especially for pregnancy, and we did a lot of tests as well to see if there's something wrong, and we couldn't find anything. I was even on antibiotics. There are some special antibiotics for pregnancy that are actioning locally in your stomach and not going through your blood, so they cannot reach the baby through the placenta and everything. So I was even on antibiotics for 2 weeks. I was on treatment for almost 2 months and nothing helped except probiotics. So I was taking a lot of probiotics, and they were the only thing that worked and helped me keep my food in and stop my tummy from rumbling. So I took probiotics for 2 months, 3 times a day, and I'm still taking them now, not as often, only when I feel like something's not right and the doctor approved, saying if this is what helps you, you need to keep doing this. The probiotics are also some that are good for pregnancy and some that are bad for pregnancy, so I'm always taking the good ones for pregnancy. But I finally can keep food in and it's all good. But I did have an issue for 2 months, and I was also losing weight instead of gaining weight. I hope I was losing weight and the baby was gaining. That makes me feel better. But yeah, so that happened. A lot of doctors said that is the opposite that usually happens, because usually you are constipated and you cannot pass food and you're just more swollen and stuff like that. But for me, it was the opposite and was really bad. So it was like I was having an intolerance, but I don't know what, and I couldn't keep food in, didn't feel good. I felt like vomiting all the time. Very disgusting. But that is done. I am good now. And what else? I think that's all I have for now. I am going to show you my tummy really quickly, and yeah, I cannot believe this is the last update I have for you guys, and the baby will be here in 2 weeks. Ish. Whenever she feels ready. But I cannot believe it's over. It was long and also quick at the same time. I want to show you the belly. Here's the baby bump. It finally grew, and you can see I'm pregnant, so the 3rd trimester really made a difference. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope the update was helpful. If you are in your 3rd trimester, congratulations, you're gonna meet your baby soon, and all this is going to be over pretty soon. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Say bye. Bye bye.